Hi, my name is Chris Mabley. I'm with Transmountain and I've been with the organization for approaching 5 years. My role was including the implementation of Ivalua, but to really enhance our supply chain capabilities, integrate a couple of supply chain teams to support our new organization moving forward. So I've been an Ivalua customer for approaching 5 years now. And the processes that we've enabled include the source to contract, and more recently we expanded into our shipper services group to help support agreements of a commercial interest there. And as well, our legal department has taken up usage to manage some of their confidential agreements. The entire organization in 2019 was purchased by the Canadian government, and so through that acquisition, the company went through a massive application rationalization. So they got rid of the 300 applications that had prior, including supply chain contract lifecycle management tool. So our business case was quite easy. We had to do it. There was funding, but there was a little bit of resistance to change. For us in oil and gas is the use of complex services. So for example, one supplier may offer services to help us with our maintenance and operations, and then be present during the execution of capital projects, and as well some of our shutdowns for extended maintenance of our facilities. So those services themselves I find a bit different, and not many organizations seem to share those same challenges. So the adoption at Transmountain has been very solid in our operations. So the operations teams use them for their vast array of services and goods contracts they support. We do have 3,000 suppliers that have either an active contract or have participated in RFP with Transmountain. With Transmountain, we've recently expanded into our shipper services group, and this is very much a non-traditional use of Ivalua. Of course, being a procurement-focused tool, now we have a group that is managing all the commercial interests for the use of the pipeline, distribution, transportation of products within their pipeline infrastructure. We implemented Ivalua in 2020 for our supply chain services on the source to contract, and being viewed as a success in the organization, helping the supply chain become more proficient. So much so that the IT group has taken notice and said, hey, we have other groups that are looking for contract management capabilities. So discussions ensued, and we discovered soon that we want to keep our application, our digital footprint very small, and the shipper services team learned through our experience of the capabilities of Ivalua, the innovative nature of the company. We thought, hey, this tool is very flexible and configurable to help with the sell side contracts. So soon enough, some of the areas that were important to shipper services were some of the workflow capabilities, the notifications, and the fact that you have this great integration with DocuSign, which they were already using, brought about that acceptance of, hey, this might well be the product for us. And then more recently, we had our legal department managing a series of confidential contracts, so taking advantage of the confidentiality capabilities of the tool, also have expanded into using the tool as well. Ivalua, with the flexibility in both the workflow engine and the integration side of things, we were able to accomplish two key tasks. And one of them was the workflow we created flexibly to be able to bring in our Indigenous supply chain team to review, be they bid lists to make sure they were inclusive of our Indigenous community, or to look at the scopes of work and ensure that they were suitable for our Indigenous partners. And the other piece that was of interest is, as we've integrated with our ERP, bringing our suppliers over into the Ivalua system, we're also able to bring over the classifications and identify our Indigenous partners by community, by geographic location. So I've been involved in the procurement business for approaching 25 years, a little long in the tooth. What I love about it is the consolidation of all these different groups to bring about business benefits, the working together to collaborate with finance, IT, and legal and supply chain. It's just been a fascinating career.